Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Rahawah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that I continually rule very well. That's feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the hopefully elect that is also doing the same things in this work. In all faith, true sincerity. Shalom. Now, the topic of this video is going to be entitled Separate Yourself from the World. Because, the ways of this world is the ways of death. All right? Death, destruction, chaos, lasciviousness, lewdness, rioting. You could just make a huge list of what pertains unto this world. All right. That's why the Lord wants us to separate ourselves from this world, man. From especially from our people, man. Especially the 2/3 of our people, because right now, man, they're in a dead state, man. All right. They don't know who they are, and they don't care to know who they are, and they don't care to know who our true power is. All right. That's why the Lord wants us to separate ourselves from this world, because the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is contrary to what this world views as right and wrong. All right. Because the world believes in peace, love, and good times and relaxation. But that's pertaining to wickedness, though, because the love of this world pertains unto the things that are contrary to what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has laid down. Now, the true love of the scriptures, according to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is what? Keeping his commandments. All right. You can see now we're in a time to where, we are to keep, as far as the physical law, to keep the ones that we are able to keep to the best of our ability. And then we have the law of to love our neighbor as thyself, and to love Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai with all our heart and soul and mind, to serve him. All right. And how are we doing that? By doing the work. All right. Because see, that's the main commandment that we're under right now by our Lord Yahweh Shai, is to do this work. All right. Now, I want to go ahead and jump into the scriptures. It's the book of 2 Corinthians, the 6th chapter, and the 14th verse. It said, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers." And that's right, man. Don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. The ones that don't believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that don't believe in nationality, that does not believe who what their heritage is, right? And the truth of the scriptures, all right, and they don't believe in the prophecy. So the scriptures say, look, don't be yoked together with these unbelievers, man. All right. It says, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And that's right, man. What kind of fellowship and conversation with someone that's righteous have with someone that's unrighteous, man? Because if you have a person that claims to be righteous, right? Now, I should say this: the one that, you have a person that came back to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, back into the fold. All right. Learn the scriptures, learn the prophecies. If they were to get into a conversation with a regular average Jake, a so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, the person that's not a part of the fold, all right, the one that's of the 2/3 number, should I say, the only thing that's going to come out of their mouth is nothing but vanity and foolishness. All right. It's nothing productive spiritually can come out of a 2/3, man. All right. So that goes to show you that, righteousness have no fellowship with unrighteousness. Okay. And it says, in what communion have light with darkness? All right. Because our people are in deep darkness right now, man. And we're the light that, which Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai gave us the light, and you're seeing the light right before your eyes, man. All right. So when you see the camps out on the highways and byways, you're bearing witness into the light of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, and we carry that light wherever we go. All right, you know, brothers might be in different areas of the city. You know, one might be near the campsite, one might be, you know, an hour away, 2 hours away, 3 hours away from the camp or from where they speak. The lights are with us, man. All right, or the light of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is with us, and when we walk around, and people witness that too, man. All right, you know, because when you stay in the truth long enough, you start to pick up on certain things. All right, you know, people look at you differently, like, you know, man, something strange about this guy. I can't put my finger on it, but you know, it's something that's resonating with this guy. All right, you know, you start catching looks from people. All right, because our spirit is not resonating with their spirit. All right, and when they see us, they view us as a potential enemy. You know, I'll go further than that. They view us as an enemy in general, man. All right. So that's why also around your family, right? You might come around your family every now and then. You know, they look at you, and you know, in a different light, and they see a completely different person from what they saw before you came into the truth. All right. So that just goes to show you that's the gravity of coming into the light of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because really in their spirit they don't want to come near the light. All right. That's why they run away from it. So verse 15 saying, what concord hath Yahushai with Belial or Belial, Slaki? Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? All right, infidel is another way of saying unbeliever. All right, someone that goes off into other religions and other doctrines. Okay. Verse 16 saying, what agreement hath the temple of the Most High with idols? All right, and in a roundabout way, Jake does do that, man. Two-thirds of our people, you know, they view themselves as idols. You know, they can just pick up anything and make it into their god, man. They worship that, man. All right, they'll do anything for whatever they get into. All right, and give up their life for it. You know, lose sleep over it. All right, they even lose sleep over trying to make themselves into vain images, man. That's why a lot of our people try to get into the entertainment business and make themselves into idols. All right, so other people can look at them and worship them. All right, like you see the entertainers that you see on the television screen and that you hear about in the news. All right. Now it says, for ye are the temple of the living power, and as the Most High has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So the Lord is saying, look, come up from out of these people, all right, and be separate. And that word separate is the definition of the word holy. All right, if you go into the word holy and look up that definition, which means kodash in the Hebrew, it means to be separate. All right, separate unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, to be cleansed. All right, cleansed from what? The ways of this world. All right. It said, be ye separate, said the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. In other words, don't dabble in these other off doctrines. Don't dabble in these other religions, and don't dabble in the ways of the world, man. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab another precept. It's in 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, in the 21st verse. It says, ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils. All right. So right here, man, saying, look, you can't drink the cup of the Lord, which is what this knowledge and this truth. All right. And it says, and you cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You can't mix these drinks, man. All right. You cannot mix the wine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with the wine of the spiritual demon Satan. All right. Which really, if you go into it, where it says you cannot drink the cup of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the cup of devils, it's really talking about Esau. All right, because Esau is known as the devil that the Bible speaks of, because this society that's set up is a form of the cup of devils, man. This cup, which is a representation of that same cup, which is spoken about in Slakia. I don't remember exactly where it is, and also Slakia too. I'm in transit. I'm trying to gather my thoughts together. But that same cup of devils is also the cup of Babylon. All right? Because Babylon, you go into the word Babylon, it goes to the Hebrew word Babal, which means what? Confusion. All right? So the ways of America, which represent representation of the cup of Babylon, this is the cup of devils, man. All right? So you can't be partakers of the Lord's cup, right? Being His knowledge and His truth, being the fold, and drink the cup of devils, which being also a part of this world. So you can't be a part of the fold of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and be a part of the world, man. Okay? That's a form of being lukewarm. All right, you know what the scriptures say about being lukewarm, right? Let me go grab it real quick. Revelations, the 3rd chapter. It's like it. Bear with me for 1 second, Akim. I skimmed over it. It's Revelations, the 3rd chapter. And they start at the 15th verse. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. All right. So if the Lord would rather have you be hot, all the way in this thing, have you both your feet into this thing of ours, right? Or He'd rather that you would have 2 feet out of it, not be a part of this thing at all, than to have your 1 foot in this truth and 1 foot in the world, man. All right. So the Lord is saying that, look, if you have 1 foot in this truth and 1 foot in the world, then He's just going to spew you out of His mouth, man. He's going to get rid of you. All right. Completely take you out of the fold that you claim that you're being. All right. If you have 1 foot in it. So that's pretty much it on this lesson, this video. And that goes to show you, man, that we are not to be affiliated with this world, but the Lord has us here amongst our own people to bring out this word unto them. And whether they hear or whether they forbear, the word has already been preached to them, man. All right. So in that day, the ones that didn't believe, they're not going to have any excuse. But for the ones that do believe, the Lord's going to deliver them. All right. So with that, that pretty much wraps up the video. Lord's will, you members of the Holy Lake were edified by this video. Until next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, Yahweh Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that still to this very day continually rule very well. And shalom and peace and safety to the Holy Lake. It's like continuously laboring in His work. It's giving our diligence to make your calling lecture sure in our faith, truth, and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.